forget your sorrow while we bust a chord tonight.
Hear a low down bass, come on and find your place.
And the tenor will be welcome every beat.
But here you sing baritone, no need to sit around alone.
And the lead is what we need right over here. Let's bust a chord or two, and then you'll know it's true that a song makes things go right. Throw away your trouble, let your joy be double while we bust a chord tonight. While we bust a chord tonight.
Yeah.
All right. You know, tonight is really special for me because I'm checking one more thing off my bucket list. I've sung in, let's see, Paris, France, Madrid, Spain, London, England, and now Salem, Ohio. Now, how many out there of you have grandchildren? Thing God ever gave us. They are so special. You know, I have had so much fun with my grandchildren that I should have done that first. I just should have skipped it. But unfortunately, I had to let them grow up so they could have babies and I could enjoy them. They're so smart today, aren't they? I mean, they're just so smart. My little 5-year-old grandson, Clayton, was over the house the other day, and I decided that he was in kindergarten, so I'm gonna see how much he knows. And I said to him, Clayton, honey, count for Nana. And he looked up at me and he says, Nana, you want odds or evens? I mean, I didn't know what to say. I was just dumbfounded. But they say the cutest little things too. Last night, my husband and I had one of our grandsons, Hunter, over, and we were sitting on the swing on the front porch. The weather was beautiful, and we were just sitting there swinging back and forth and back and forth. Nobody was really saying anything, and so my husband, he started whistling. And my little Hunter kind of cocks his head up at his grandfather, and he goes, Pat! And my husband said, what, Hunter? He said, I didn't know. Yeah, he did. He said, I didn't know you could speak bird. Well, we are so excited to entertain you tonight. We just want you to fasten your seatbelts because remember, we are reckless.
Bung, bung.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him the word that I'm not a rover, and tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Bung, bung, bung. Mr. Sandman.
Sandman, bring me a dream. Give him a pair of eyes with a come hither gleam. Give him a lonely heart like Pagliacci, and lots of wavy hair like Liberace. Sandman, someone to hold would be so peachy before we're too old. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me, please, 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 Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Maybe
just isn't so. But when my heart says I love you, darling, look in my eyes and you'll know. When I give my heart, it will be complete. For I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that, you feel that way too. When you feel that way too, is when I fall in love, when I fall in love with you, fall in love with you.
Well, as a quartet, I have to say we spend a lot of time together. I mean a lot of time together, yes. In fact, we spend so much time together that when I go to sleep at night, I dream about them. I just can't get away from them. Last night is a perfect example. I went to sleep, I dreamt that I died and went to heaven, and that's not the funny part. And when I got there, the first thing I saw was Peggy Sue, our lead, with an ugly man. I mean, a really ugly man. So I went up to St. Peter and I said, St. Peter, why is Peggy Sue with that really ugly man? St. Peter said, well, I'm afraid when she was on earth, Peggy Sue was a very bad girl. And that ugly man is her punishment for all eternity. Wow, that's pretty harsh. Wow. I looked around, the next thing I saw was Shaz, our baritone. Shaz was with an even uglier man. I said, St. Peter, whoa, what's going on? Why is Shaz with an even uglier man? And he said, well, I'm afraid that when she was on earth, Shaz was very, very bad. And that even uglier man is her punishment for all eternity. And that was sad. So I looked around, the next thing I saw, yeah, Jake's the bass, our bass. She was with George Clooney. I said, whoa, St. Peter, wait a minute, wait a minute. I know Jake's. There's been some mistake. What's she doing with George Clooney? And St. Peter said, well, I'm afraid when he was on earth, George Clooney was I'm done. She hasn't heard that Baby love, my baby love, I need you, oh how I need you. But all you do is treat me bad, break my heart and leave me sad. Wanna know what I do wrong to make you stay away so long? 'Cause baby love, my baby love, been missing you, miss kissing you. Instead of breaking up, let's try some kissing and making up. Don't throw our love away in my arms. Don't you say, baby love, my baby love, I need you, oh how I need you. Don't throw our love away. Don't throw our love away. Whoa, 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 stop, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Please, Mr. Postman, look and see.
Is there a letter?
If there's a letter in the bag for me.
Oh, Mr. Postman.
I've been waiting such a long time. Oh, yeah, from that boyfriend of mine. There must be some word today. From my boyfriend so far away. Please, Mr. Postman, look and see. If there's a letter for me. I've been sitting here waiting to
patiently for just a card or just a letter saying you'll be coming home to me. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman, wait a minute, ooh, wait a minute, Mr. Postman, wait. My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. If you see him coming, better cut out on the double. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. You've been spreading lies, I was untrue. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. So look out now, cause he's coming after you. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. And he knows what you've been trying.
He's back.
And he knows that you've been lying. What makes you think he believed all your lies?
He knows how you treated me.
You're a big man now, but he'll cut you down to size.
He'll get you.
Wait and see,
Because
my
he's back.
boyfriend's back, he's gonna save my reputation. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. If I were you, I'd take a permanent vacation. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. Hey la, there's nothing you could say could tear me away from my guy. Nothing you could do, cause I'm stuck like glue to my guy. I'm sticking to my guy like a stamp to a letter, like birds of a feather we stick together. I'm telling you from the start, I can't be torn apart from my guy. As a matter of opinion, I think he's tops. My opinion is he's the cream of the crop. As a matter of taste, to be exact, he's my ideal. As a matter of fact, no muscle-bound man could take my hand from my guy, my guy. No handsome face could ever take the place of my guy. He may not be a movie star, but when it comes to being happy, we are. There's not a man today who could take me away from my guy. There's not a man today who could take me away from my guy. There's not a man today who could take me away from my guy. What you say? There's not a man today who could take me away from my guy. My guy. Let's get away from it all and let's take a boat to Bermuda. Honey, let's take a plane to St. Paul. Let's grab a kayak to Quincy or Nyack. Let's get away from it all. Let's take a trip in a trailer. No need to come back at all. Let's take a powder to Boston for chowder. Let's get away from it all. We'll travel around from town to town. We'll visit every state. I tell you, I repeat, I love you, sweet. And in all forward, let's go again to Niagara. This time we'll look at the ball. Let's leave our hut, dear, get out of our rut, dear. Let's get away from it all. Beep, beep, ba, ba, doo, ba, da, ba, doo, ba, dee, da. Ba, doo, ba, doo, ba, doo, ba, da, ba, sa. Bees up, we down, ba, ba, zee, oh. Doo, ba, doo, ba, doo, ba, da, da. Bees up, doo, doo, ba, da, we down, doo, ba, doo, ba, we'll take the fall. Bees up, we will take the away. Well, we'll travel round from town to town. We'll visit every state. We'll do Alaska and Hawaii too, and then all the 48. Come on, baby, let's go again to Niagara. This time we'll look at the fall. Let's leave
my memory's just not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Plus, my memory's not what it used to be. So, how many of you are familiar with Sweet Adelines? I see hands. Yeah? Yes. We have some Sweet Adelines in the audience? Yeah. If you know anything about Sweet Adelines, we are famous for forming friendships that last forever. And that's just the way it is, and that's one of the things we love. But there is a group of Sweet Adelines who are very famous for being friends for a long time and having an annual get-together where they go out to dinner. And these ladies, well, they had to select a restaurant every year where they were going to go. So when they were in their 40s, they chose a restaurant called the Ocean View Restaurant. And the reason they chose it was because the waiters wore tight pants and had nice buns.
Hey.
Yeah, and when they were in their 50s, well, then they decided that they would go to the Ocean View Restaurant because it had an excellent wine selection and really good food. When they were in their 60s, the place they chose to meet was the Ocean View Restaurant because it was a nice, quiet place to have a great meal and had a lovely view of the ocean. When they were in their 70s, you guessed it, the Ocean View Restaurant. The reason they chose it was because it had an elevator and was wheelchair accessible. And in their 80s, they chose the Ocean View Restaurant because they'd never been there before.
There's a boy I'm wild about. Every time he takes me out, I hug and squeeze him, I tease him so, and we always can be found where there's no one else around. Do we cuddle? Do we pat? You ain't heard nothing yet. No, not yet. Oh, I love him in the morning and I love him at night. Oh, I love him, yes, I love him when the stars are shining bright. Oh, I love him in the springtime and love him in the fall. Yeah, last night on the back porch, I loved him best of all. Oh, I love him in the morning and I love him from the evening till the early dawning light. Oh, I love him, yes, I love him when the stars are shining brightly through the darkness of the night. Oh, I love him in the springtime and love him in the winter and the summer and the fall. But last night on the back porch, I loved him best. All the way the winter, the summer, and the fall. But last night, best of all, best of all.
Thank you. Is there anybody out there from East Liverpool tonight? Anybody?
Just you.
Yay! I'm from Liverpool too. But I'm from the other one. I'm from across the Atlantic, across the pond. You know where that other famous quartet came from? And everybody back home, all my friends and family, or my fellow Liverpudlians, as we call them, they're getting very excited right now over some small wedding over there. So we're just going to jazz things up a little bit for you with our Royal Garden Blues.
No use of talking, no use of walking, you're starting to walking no matter where. There's transformation, blues modulation, just like a Haitian, you'll rip and tear. Most everybody likes a blues. Here's one raving, if it's blues you're craving, then come on down. You'll hear him playing, soon you'll be saying, unjazz me round. Because your feet they can't refuse. Hear that familiar strain. listen to the